Magnific just released a desktop app for Mac and Windows. For the last couple of years, Freepik, which is now Magnific, has been my primary source of AI generation as well as stock image gathering for thumbnails. Magnific is, I believe, one of the first companies like this to offer a full desktop experience. In this video, I'm just going to go through the basics of what this new Mac OS app looks like and decide whether or not this is the preferred way to use Magnific moving forward. Downloading the Mac OS version, but we've also got it on Windows if you're a Windows machine user, or the old Intel machines. Here's just a quick look at what it can do. Looks very similar to the Magnific web browser here, but it's its own workspace, a dedicated window for Magnific separate from the noise of your browser. Tabbed workflows, keep tools, spaces, and creations open side by side without losing your place. Simple and secure. Never miss an update. Made for your OS. So yeah, let's take a look at it. I've already installed it and logged in, and it does look a lot like what I'm used to. Let's go ahead and go to the image generator tab, and as you can see on the top left here, we've got a little tab there. Interesting. Okay, I've been working on a video where I have a guy in outer space in a little bubble, so I've been upscaling and doing things like that. Let's generate a car going really fast down the street, and we're gonna do a free model so I don't waste anything. Let's do Recraft. I've been enjoying that. It's really pretty. Unlimited. Cool. So while that's going on, let's see what this looks like. So I could just hit new tab, and while that's going, I could make a new image. Okay. Rocket ship. And it does not save the settings. So I then have to go back and change the model again. So it's a brand new generation, I guess. Also, they don't update. That's interesting. So on this tab here, I got all four. New tab. Yeah, the new tab doesn't have all four. Interesting. It also doesn't smartly label the tabs on the top, so that's a bit of an issue. Can I rename those tabs? No. So if I am working on something here and then something there, I guess it doesn't make sense. Like, I guess I wouldn't make multiple tabs for just two different generations, but let's switch over to video. Cool. And then we've got audio. I've actually never messed with the audio features here. We've got design. Never messed with that as well. Again, I'm a full-time thumbnail artist working for creators such as Logan Paul, Black Rifle Coffee, and more. Check out Thumbnail Academy if you want to learn how to make thumbnails that get clicks. Image to 3D. I mean, everything that I'm looking at here is just web-based stuff. But what I like about it is now using Command Tab, I can go between Photoshop and Magnific. Or in my case, I use an app called Switch Glass, which is here in the menu, and you can see all my apps open currently on the bottom right. And I like using this method because I can quickly just tap it. It's always there. If I close that particular app, it goes away on that little sidebar, like so. I like using Switch Glass quite a bit, and you can position it in different places as well. So far, using the app itself makes sense only in that context. Like, it's nicer to just have it here and I could just switch between my apps rather than going back to Google Chrome and making sure I'm on the right tab and so on and so forth. I wonder if there's some things that I could do, like notifications, which would notify me if a generation is finished. It says native app for Mac and Windows. Every generation lands in a folder on your computer. Okay, let's look at the settings then, because that's interesting. Okay, well, I hit settings and it goes to the web. Download folder. Okay, so right now everything's being saved to my download folder. So I just generated these images in Recraft. Wait, am I in Chrome? I am in Chrome. I forgot where I was. Let's go back to this. So we have these images of the car using Recraft, which is this really vibey model. It's not good at really like editing images or doing what I normally do with like Nano Banana, but it is cool to come up with really vibey, cool photos and graphics and stuff I really do like how these look. Generally, it looks very photographic. Download. Okay. Now it's there. Okay, so once I hit download, then it automatically saves to my downloads folder or wherever I point that. So I mean, just that one little workflow tweak does save a little bit of time. I don't have to save it in Chrome and then make sure to, you know, select where it's going. I guess, I mean, it was never really that big of a deal. Same thing here, same options. We're going to download that. I hit allow. Now it's again being saved to my downloads folder. It's got the PNG and the JPEG here, so it's kind of cool. All these tabs though are getting messy. Video conversion tools converts and trims video on this computer. I guess if I'm uploading a video clip that isn't the right codec or the right format, it uses the compute on your machine to trim the ends off if you can only generate like 8 seconds and you upload a 30-second clip. That way it's not using credits to do that, I guess, or it's not using their backend. I don't know. Were they using credits to do that? I don't think so. Preload tabs, show project name in tabs. Okay, so I'll turn that on. Shortcuts, we do have a bunch of different shortcuts, so that's cool. Close tab, image generator. Okay. Well, that's about it, honestly. There's nothing new here other than it just being a Mac app and being able to quickly save it to your downloads folder or wherever you want. It runs smoothly, it's snappy, looks good. It's nice to have it as an app that I can Command Tab, switch between Photoshop and Magnific. And I can use the plugin inside of Photoshop now as well if I want quicker access there too. So yeah, Magnific is really crushing it with giving us as many options as possible to use the tool. I use the iPhone app all the time when I'm on the go. This is a nice upgrade. Cool to have it. Download it. Give it a try. Nice to have it outside of the browser, but there's really not much else to cover here. It's basically just the web app, but now on your desktop. Make sure to subscribe if you enjoyed this type of video, and make sure to check out Thumbnail Academy. It's going to be awesome. We have a new launch coming soon, so get on the wait list, and if you're watching this when it's already live, check it out, thumbnailacademy.com. I'm David Altizer, and we'll see you on the next one.